Dear friends, in class 11 we are studying 5th chapter complex number and quadratic equations, and next point is quadratic equations. Let's try to understand. We already studied the equations written in the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 is called quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation if a, b, c are real numbers. And a is not equal to 0. This quadratic coefficient must not be equal to this. A is called quadratic coefficient, b is called linear coefficient, and c is a constant. This is what we have studied. A, B, C are real numbers. It means they can be rational, they can be irrational. And this a must not be equal to 0. If quadratic coefficient is 0, then equation will be linear, it will be no longer quadratic. So a must not be equal to 0. This is what we have studied about quadratic equation. Now, in order to solve the equations, we have the formula that x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon twice a. This is what we have studied. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon twice a, where b is the linear coefficient, a is quadratic coefficient, and c is constant. By using this equation, you can find the solutions of these quadratic equations. But please note, we have already studied if b square minus 4ac, this is called as discriminant, and if it is equal to 0, then we get equal roots. Dear friends, we have already studied in case of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 if discriminant delta, this is capital delta, discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we have equal roots. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, we have real and unequal roots. Now, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, please try to understand, then we have complex roots. And we already know how to represent the complex numbers. That is what we are studying now. Now, let us understand the points related to polynomials. If the polynomial is linear, it has one root. If polynomial is quadratic, it has two roots. So every polynomial has at least one root. Every polynomial has at least one root. Then only polynomial it will exist. Every polynomial has at least one root. If it does not have root, it means that it is not a polynomial. And if it is a linear polynomial, means it is of degree 1, and if it is of degree 1, then it has one root. So please try to understand. Polynomial with degree 1 has one root. Polynomial with degree 2 has two root. Polynomial with degree 3 has three root. Polynomial of degree 4 has four roots. And thus polynomial with degree n, let us generalize the statement, with degree n has n roots. Let us solve the examples. Now example number 9 is x square plus 2 equals to 0. So we know that if you transpose 2 to this side, you will get x square is equal to minus 2. It means, now if you take the square root of both sides, you will get, taking square root of both sides, you will get x square is equal to plus or minus root of minus 2. X is equal to square root of x square is x, and this side you will have plus or minus root of minus 2. Now we already know how to represent negative numbers in root. So this is equal to plus or minus root 2. Now root of minus 1 is I, it means it is plus or minus root 2I. So x has two roots, x is equal to root 2I and x is equal to minus root 2I. So these are the two possibilities for this. Now next example number 10 is x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. Now if you compare this with the standard form of quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we will get a is equal to, comparing with standard form of quadratic equation, comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, we will get a equals to 1, b equals to 1, c is equal to 1. Now we know the roots of these quadratic equations are given by x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon twice a, that is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of b square is 1 minus 4a into c is again 1 multiplied by 1 upon twice multiplied by 1. So this is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 minus 4 is minus 3 upon 2. So please try to understand this. We have got two possibilities. It means x is equal to minus 1 plus root of minus 3 upon 2, or x is equal to minus 1 minus root of minus 3 upon 2. We already know how to represent negative numbers under root. That is, it means x is equal to minus 1 plus root of 3I upon 2, or x is equal to minus 1 minus root of 3I upon 2. So these are the two possibilities of the root. Please note here b square minus 4ac is called discriminant. It is called discriminant. Sometimes in the question it is asked find the value of the discriminant. NaNt. Dear friends, next question is root 5x square plus x plus root 5 equals to 0. Now if you compare with standard form of quadratic equation, comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, general form of quadratic equation, we will get a is equal to root 5, b is equal to 1, c is equal to root 5. Now the discriminant is b square minus 4ac. You can find the value of the discriminant and then write the roots. So discriminant generally represented by capital delta is equal to b square minus 4ac is equal to b square is 1 square minus 4 times 1 is a is root 5, c is also root 5. Now root 5 into root 5 is 5, 5 4s are 20, so you will get 1 minus 20, that is equal to negative 19. Now we already know the roots are represented by x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon twice a. So this is equal to x is equal to minus b is 1 plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac is negative root 19 upon 2 multiplied by a is root 5. So this is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of 19I upon 2 root 5. So these are the two possibilities. These are the two roots, minus 1 plus root 19I upon 2 root 5, and another root is minus 1 minus root 19I upon 2 root 5. So here x is equal to minus 1 plus root 19I upon 2 root 5, or x is equal to minus 1 minus root of 19I upon 2 root 5.